How can I want to make sure I get everybody. Rotate your device. It does not want me to. Okay. Okay, so you and I'm going to have to scooch over this way. Hey, y'all. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. It's Kaitlen. She made it. She's here. Hi. Cal, you not going to come say hi? Oh, you should have known it was coming. That's what you get.
Thank you.
Hey. Hey, Kevin.
Did I do it right?
Can they see you?
Can they see me?
There you go. No, they can't see. Hey, Kevin.
I came here for Kate.
You came here for Kaitlen? Okay, so Cal is going to be low-key tonight. Hey, Kimberly. How are you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. We've had some technical difficulties tonight. We are back on track. I am so stoked. Okay, so before we go back on air, and Kaitlen doesn't even know that we're about to do this, and neither does Cal, but we're going to do it. Okay. All right, so before we start talking, hey, Levon, welcome back. Okay, so before we start talking to them about their upcoming projects and things that they got going on, I'm going to ask them la question du jour, okay? I'm going to ask them what we've been talking about all evening. Okay, so are y'all ready? Put your thinking caps on.
Okay.
Because I know the last time y'all came, we were having a very playful conversation. Okay, well, a somewhat playful conversation. Hey, Greg. But tonight we're having grown folks talk. So, different grown folks talk, not sexual grown folks talk. I thought about for a second because we love to have sexy grown folks talk, but we're having real grown folks talk tonight, right? And so I don't know what that was supposed to mean because I'm saying too, and I still like sex and talking about it. So now you put that in your peace pipe and smoke it. So. What I was about to say was, I think the last time we were here, we were having a conversation. We were having a relationship conversation.
Yes.
Yes. So now this time, I knew that you were coming, and I thought, do I want to have a sexy conversation with Kaitlen, or do I want people to see that there's more to Kaitlen than that she's
than what meets the eye.
Exactly. There's more to our kitten than her, kitten good, looks and charm, right? So I figured that we would go ahead and have a grown-up adult conversation. So tonight's conversation that we've been having is, should victims or their families, depending upon, of course, the situation, should they be able to be involved in the sentencing process of the perpetrator, as opposed to only be able to give an impact statement? Should they actually be involved in the sentencing? What do you think?
You know what? I like that idea.
Okay.
I do. Only because, some victims feel like, forgiving the person and not going so hard on them. And I feel like because it's been done to them, they should have a say-so. And some feel like, oh no, they should rot forever. Okay. Which is cool too.
Right.
You.
Right. You're the person that it costs something.
Yeah, so I think the victim should be able to say.
Okay.
I do.
See, I love this. She had no idea this was coming. The reason I love this is because earlier when we started having this conversation, almost everybody carte blanche was like, everybody across the board was like, no, because they won't be able to be fair, that they may be too emotional, they may not be able, whatever. And I was like, that may well and true, that might be true, but by the same token, have you thought about it this way? Maybe the landscape of our country would be different.
No,
if
I think
people knew that if I do something to somebody and I don't get away with this, if it's not that victim, their family will be helping to make the decision about what happens to me. Yeah. I think people would think two times about before they make a decision to do something.
You know how the system is where they do things the way they want to because they want more people in jail. Exactly. So,
and then there's that too. And I did make that mention also because I was like, maybe, people would be more forgiving only because they know what people are up against in their neighborhood. They know where they're coming from. You know what I'm saying? Pookie might be, stealing from the store, but you know why Pookie is stealing from the store. You get it because you've been hungry too, or you've been around Pookie or somebody like Pookie, so you get Pookie's plight as opposed to 12 people that are his quote-unquote peers that ain't never had to live like he lived. So, we definitely have teetered both ways. So I was curious to know what you would think. So I'm so impressed. I'm so glad we had this subject today because I was like, maybe not. Maybe I should just do some, fluff piece. But I'm glad we had this conversation. Yeah. So Cal, tell me what you think. I'm really curious to see what Cal gonna say because Cal is always off the charts. It's always different. You never get what you expect with Cal. It's always different. So I'm waiting.
I think that depending upon the crime, it could have some weight. But I do believe that it would be a lot of weight on the family if they found out the person who they thought did the damage did not do the damage, like in the movie when they see us. And that would be so retroactive.
That's true too.
Point. So I think that the way the legal system is set up, it creates it where if those people are guilty, that's them being guilty, not the family, so the family doesn't have that guilt. But I can also see it the other way as well. So I feel like it should be more. And if Pookie is stealing from the store, if Pookie knows the law, he should steal from the store where more of his peers would be living. Because then that way, they would be enjoying it.
In other words, don't go to Bel Air. Don't go to Bel Air.
Don't go stealing to Bel Air. Okay. Go to South Central.
Okay. Still in Compton.
That's terrible.
Still in Inglewood. Don't steal in that part. That was real. That just happened.
Oh my God.
That is terrible. No, but that's funny.
That's funny. See, I told you. It's never what you think is going to be with Cal. I promise you, it never is. Okay. All right. So, in just about 5 seconds, we are going to go live, and we are going to be talking with none other than Miss Kaitlen.
So, you guys, fun fact about this jacket.
Oh,
come on, tell it.
My auntie Shaka gave me the jacket.
Oh my God!
You better get up and do a stand. Come on.
Yes, Auntie Shaka was like, you need this. I did. Isn't it great? I love it so much.
I was like, you came in here blinging like superstardom has already struck. I'm like,
I
oh
love
my
it
goodness.
so much. Isn't it so cute? I love it.
It is so cute.
She's
okay, TT.
Auntie Shaka.
Okay, Auntie Shaka. It must be really nice to be able to refer to Shaka Khan as Auntie Shaka.
Right. TT.
TT. Hey, TT. TT, how you doing? Have her number in your phone. Be able to call her. You FaceTiming her. Hey,
you know
TT.
what? With the deposit talk over here, Brandon. Oh my gosh.
You are tuned in to OUI Radio with Dee-Dee and Brysen here on the edgeonair.com, a Be On Air network station. And we are in studio with none other than, oh my gosh, Miss Kaitlen Howard.
Hey.
Yes, and Kaitlen was here previously, so all of our OUI Radio listeners that have been here in the past already know who she is. She is heir to the throne of the Howard heirdom, if you will, the empire of Ms. Mickey Howard. But she is definitely, as we have already established, an artiste in her own right. Yeah. Very much so.
Very much so.
Very much so. She is very much her own person. Mm-hmm. So we have definitely had a blast getting to know her a little bit more. And those of you who are not tuned in Facebook Live, you just missed a very insightful statement from her regarding whether or not victims or their families should be involved in the sentencing process. Mm-hmm. And she said she thinks they should. Because A, they're the persons that were impacted, and B, because they may or may not be more lenient, or they may be, they'll come up with something that they feel is fair.
Yes.
And Cal Marshall, of course, who I also promised you guys was going to be here, he's here, and he says that he does not think the family should be involved because one of the beautiful things about our system, the way it's currently set up, is let's say those people are found guilty and then we found out later in life that they're not guilty. Now the family has to live with the guilt of having sentenced these people because they were found guilty, and here, lo and behold, they were not.
I feel like that'll happen anyway, though, with the way that it's set up. If they want you to go to jail, and that's how I feel. If they want you to go to jail, you're going to jail, whether you did it or not.
Honestly, that's the truth of the matter. We've been talking, and honestly, at the end of the day, I don't generally feel like we're going to get a fair shake.
I don't know.
Truth be told.
I don't know.
Especially after watching When They See Us. Have you guys seen When They See Us?
I saw snippets of it. It's not a movie that I can watch. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
So yeah, some people can't. Some people can't watch it. But
I saw it with her.
I made him watch it. I made Cal watch it. I made her watch it.
Did you?
And anybody else that I come into contact with, I make them watch it or say something about it because I think that
I saw snippets and I have to
But
tell
if you can't watch it, don't, because some people really cannot take it. I barely.
But it's so good, and at the end you feel so good. It was so worth it, and I think that if anybody from when they see us is watching, y'all need to hire Kaitlen as y'all publicist because Kaitlen loves y'all episodes. We just gonna put that out there. Yes, when they see us, you should be that publicist.
I really should. You are turning the world on. I really do. I make everybody go watch when they see us. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So you gotta watch.
Yes.
You gotta watch it. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right.
Yes,
so
Kyle, that sings. Kyle.
Hey, Tammy. How you doing? Hey, Rocky. Welcome back. Okay. So we are currently interviewing with Kaitlen Howard and with Cal Michelle. They are both hanging out with us.
Oh,
hey. And Kaitlen we were just talking about whether or not victims or their families should be able to make the decisions in the sentencing for perpetrators, why they should or should not. And we kind of extensively talked about why they should or shouldn't. Caitlin's all in favor of it. Cal's not so much in favor of it.
I didn't say I was or wasn't.
No. You said you don't think they should.
But I said I can also see the beauty in when they do. I just think that if you do it, you need to be smart about where you do your crimes at. Do not go to Bel Air doing nothing. Just like if OJ can get away with it once, we all can.
I don't feel like
I don't think OJ did it.
I don't either.
Okay.
Yeah.
But people be saying they look such and such.
They do. People be saying OJ did it. OJ didn't do that.
He didn't, but that's why he just got 20 years for stealing his football
bag.
He
did do that.
No. He did that. And he did that very badly. He did a very poor job of stealing his own stuff back. Although I'm trying to figure out how you go to jail for stealing your own stuff back. They had to get him for something. It's like getting Al Capone on Taxi Baby.
Yeah, you got one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what that was. Okay, we're not gonna go into that. Boy, don't even start me. Do not even start me on that whole. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, so Kaitlen, let's talk about your new single. Let's talk about what you got going on. I believe that you are going to be at the Black Entrepreneurs Expo.
Yes, is that the 29th?
Yes,
I'm gonna be there. So Chicago, if you
and you're performing,
are
right?
Here, yes, please come out to House of Hope on the 29th of June. I'm super excited. I'm gonna be performing 2 songs. One is a new single. Which one are we playing here today? Oh, Vacancy. Okay, we're playing Vacancy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so tell us about Vacancy.
Vacancy is a little bit of a remake of Rolls Royce.
Ooh, I'm super excited.
Like they have, I do a little play on words with that, so I'm excited for you guys to hear that.
Okay.
And
it's so dope.
Yeah,
it's so dope.
It's so dope. Like I'm a fan of Kaitlen,
and
I'm a friend.
Yes.
Like we're really friends in real life.
No, I know.
In real life.
I know. I will tell you. I will tell everybody that's in OUI Radio land, and you are tuned into OUI Radio with Dee-Dee and Brysen here on the EdgeOnAir.com, a Beyond Air network station. The way that we encountered Kaitlen is actually through Cal.
Yeah.
Because Cal and hey, Mark Calderon. Oh my gosh, that is Mark Calderon. Like the Mark Calderon, as in from Color Me Bad, Mark Calderon.
Hi.
I know.
That's
He's got a new single out too.
And that's what you call us. Adam and Mill. Because you know,
I know.
Bad now.
Yes, I know. Adam and Mill has been. I know. Adam and I, we have connected. Believe me, I stalked Adam really bad. Welcome, Mark. Welcome. Okay, so anyway, what I was about to say is that we encountered Kaitlen through Cal because Cal encountered Kaitlen through singing background for... No, ma'am.
I encountered... So, can I tell the story?
Go ahead, tell the story.
Okay. Let me put on my glasses.
Oh, Lord, here we go. And we're off to the races.
We're going to make this real short.
So, I was going to say, you got 2 seconds because we got 5 minutes.
I met Kaitlen Howard at a fashion show. Kaitlen Howard walked through this fashion show like a damn queen. She just busted through looking amazing. Dang queen. She came through. She had on the most beautiful outfit. She had the most beautiful hair. This girl came in and shook the whole room. And I said, whoever she is, That's somebody who I probably need to talk to because I had on sequence. If anybody knows me, y'all know I was like bright and loud, and she was bright and loud, and I said, 2 stars should be the sun together. And then we became the sun.
Yes, we did.
Oh, isn't that so cute?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to play Vacancy really quick so you guys can get a sneak peek. We are premiering it. I'm so super stoked. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about whatever else Kaitlen has going on, other upcoming outings, performances, all of that stuff. Oh Lord, and the primping has commenced. Let's just go ahead and play the music. I'm not gonna play with you.
Hi everyone in my life. Hi, Lucky. Did my brothers leave? Are you guys still in here? Did you guys leave?
This is Vacancy. This is Kaitlen Howard's latest single. You'll be able to see her perform this live at House of Hope on the 29th.
Stop blowing up my phone, 'cause I've been doing okay. You can see on my IG. I don't need you to locate me and find me. There's no
Hey, Moni Soul Food Fiesta. How you doing?
when I don't talk about it's understood. Yeah.
Hey, Venus.
No need to explain my situation. You can see me if you wanted to. Dance on your mind, 'cause I'm living my best life.
I probably would say.
Oh, my baby. Justice.
I'm sorry, I said Justice. My mind was blanking. I thought it was Justice. He does it.
Yes, he does.
He does it well. He
does all of them because we dance.
I was trying, and yeah, I did it, but I'm not coordinating.
This is Vacancy. This is Kaitlen Howard's latest single.
She's okay. I told you about this song.
You did?
I told her about this song. Like that. It's so like dry top, chill, like
Right.
night Lakeshore Drive.
Oh, yeah, Lakeshore.
Yep.
Random, what you doing? Hit me out the blue. You think that I'm fine and I ain't missing you. I know you can get it from some, but you want from me everything in the past. Now it's
She
dead
said
to
you
me.
want it from me. You can get it anywhere, but I know where you want it from.
Right, for sure.
Hello. Let's not play. I love it. I love her lyrics.
She writes her down.
Lily. Oh my God.
Going live in 15.
Yeah.
How do you put this in your life?
You go live with.
Now, can you press ad?
Of course I
Brandon,
can.
don't talk, because now we're back on the air. My brother.
You are totally tuned in to OUI Radio with Dee-Dee and Brysen here on the edgeonair.com, a Beyond Air network station. And we are hanging out with Kaitlen Howard and with Cal Michelle. And so, Kaitlen, I knew you were going to be at the Black Entrepreneurs Festival, which is taking place on the 29th at the House of Hope.
Mm-hmm.
And where else are you going to be performing coming up? Where else can our...
Do we have another one right now? Oh, I'm not sure right now.
Okay.
But that one, you can go on my social media. I post everything.
Okay. And where can they find you?
I'm on Instagram at Kaitlen Howard, KAITLEN HOWARD. You can find me on Facebook, Kaitlen Howard. You're so silly. I used to be on Twitter, but I don't really, tweet things. So just Just Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
But I post everything on there, so anything coming up. I also have a website, KaitlenHoward.com. So
where they can find all of your music.
You can find all of my music, everything that's out.
And where can they download your music at? Besides your webpage.
You can download it on Instagram. You can download it from Apple Music, Tidal,
everywhere.
Shop, Spotify, everywhere. Just Google Kaitlen Howard and it's there.
That's what's up.
And it's good music too.
It's really good.
Yeah, I think we just established that.
Yeah, I think all of my music feels good.
It does.
It does.
It's feel good music.
I like this one too. I'm loving Vacancy. I already fell in love with Old Friends. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. LA ain't where you want to cheat.
Neither is the Shy.
Neither is the Shy. Come on, somebody. The Shy is not where you want to cheat at all. Because I swear, Chicago looks like a big city, but it's so small.
Yeah, Chicago is really small, and you don't want to cheat here.
No, this is not where you want to be at.
Everybody gonna know your business.
And with Facebook and everything else, no, this is not what you want. This
ain't what you want.
This ain't what you want.
You just gotta know how to do it.
And no,
okay, we'll talk to you, Cal, off the air. Also, we don't want to try to educate everybody.
Chicago people are crazy. Like,
now, that's
for real.
true.
Chicago women and men are crazy. Don't cheat on nobody out here, because the women will be like, oh, so you... No. Yeah.
LA, you get caught, they be trying to share.
Yeah.
They be trying to share.
In LA, it's not that bad. LA will be like, oh, you're sleeping on here? Okay, well, maybe we can,
y'all timeshare? Yeah. It turns into a timeshare thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's
maybe
on
you
the
can
same
have
page.
Them on weekdays.
Come on.
Is that where
that's where Susan came from.
She's like, I think I got it on the weekend. You right, and have that during the week.
He over there? Okay, cool.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure he was all right.
Right.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not time sharing no man. So just so y'all know, that's not happening. I'm not time sharing no man. If we're in a relationship, there is no time share. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So, Cal, what do you have coming up? I know you are working on a movie out this way, and what else do you have going on?
I'm working on this movie called For Profit. It'll be coming out next year, and we are filming and doing so much on that. I'm doing behind the scenes work, so I'm glad about that. And Oh, I have a show Sunday.
Oh my gosh,
I do. Yes, I have a show Sunday, 127th and hosted live, Love on the Blue.
Okay.
No, Western. I'm sorry. 127th and Western. From 7 to 11. Oh, they got food. Yes, they got food.
I heard about that place.
And I can't eat none of it because I'm trying to get myself LA body ready. I'm tired of being Chicago, chubby and cute. I want to be LA sexy.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't come to Chicago. I'm not feeling this coming to Chicago.
It's not me coming to Chicago. It's me coming at me.
Oh, okay. Because you made that sound like that's us. Hey, Michelle. That's my cousin Michelle right there.
Chicago chubby. I'm going to be LA sexy.
LA sexy.
You know.
Listen.
But yes, Sunday I'll be there and I'll be singing actually Rolls Royce.
What's that?
Wish Upon a Star.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm doing a couple other little you digs as well. They're gonna be super fun. Little John Legend. So come on out. It's $7 cover. Okay. Yeah. And if you want any of the information, it will be on my Instagram and Facebook.
Which
and all the good stuff. Cal Sings, KALSINGS, because everything is OKK with the KKs.
OKK.
I love it. Everything is OKK with the KKs. Okay, that having been said, we're gonna have to get out of here because we are past our time. But we are going to leave you with Old Friends by none other than Miss Kaitlen Howard.
Old Friends.
Stay tuned in. There's more great music already queued up. I'm telling you right now, there's some Xavier Holiday, Cloud Gods, Casual. There is more good music to come right here on the EdgeOnAir.com, a Beyond Air network station, and you don't want to miss it. Don't let it happen to you. Just saying.
Both of my big brothers are in here. I'm so excited. I love you guys so much.
That's on high.
Yeah, as soon as I save this down. Let me just save this down really quick.
Thank you.
Yes.
Where you going?
Not far. What it is? Oh shoot.
Bye, Brandon.
Still live in the valley. I don't see you at the spot so hard. Tell me, are you still with the
Wait, this is so man. It's like
What?
You part of my history. This is our first interview together.
Yes, it is.
You made history right there. I wasn't even planning on being in this interview.
Thank you guys for watching. I had such a great time. I love you all. You know I love my classes. All of y'all are my classes. I love you.
All right. That's it. It's a wrap for right now. Oh my goodness. All right.
And y'all part of history. Y'all saw the first
Oh
y'all
my
interview.
gosh.
Y'all saw
You
something.
did. Oh my gosh. The three of us together. Like,
Yes.
musketeers.
This-
I'm loving
this-
it.
Yeah.
I need a picture of this.
Yes, you're in the, you need a picture. Oh, okay, Cal. Now you want too many
us
things.
three. No, after this.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm okay. You think I'm that talented? Okay, I'm not that
My
talented.
two favorite girls together.
Okay. We're gonna let y'all go, and then we're gonna hash all this out later.
So we can gush over this
and,
girl.
and right, exactly. And then we'll put some pictures up so you guys can see them.
Yeah.
Holla.
Bye.